Does this look familiar? Your Downloads folder is an abyss. Your desktop is a landing strip for important TISH files. And finding that one receipt from 2 years ago feels like tracking down a lead in a Cold War spy movie. You know it's in your computer somewhere, but you just don't know where. Well, my friend, I've got good news. Today we are slaying the PDF dragon once and for all. I'm going to show you the one system to organize your PDF files and never, ever lose them again. It's foolproof, frankly, because it's so simple, but most people don't do it. So you're already ahead of the game by watching this video, so let's jump in. In fact, I'd like you to take a minute to write down the following question. Write it somewhere you'll actually see it. Ask yourself this question at least once a week. It goes, is your filing system working for you? Or put simply, does it work? And here's why you should ask this question. Because even the best filing system in the world won't work if it's abandoned, and I see this happen all the time. People create this amazing filing cabinet, and then weeks go by and months go by, and suddenly it becomes a relic. Now the question is, does your filing system work? Well, if you're watching this video, I'd wager it doesn't work. But by asking yourself this question every week, you'll be reminded to stick to the program. And the program, well, it's these 4 steps. Step 1, the 2 pillars. Before we touch a file, we need the right mindset. PDF organization rests on 2 pillars, a logical folder structure and smart file naming. These are your 2 inputs. They're how you input information. On the left side here, we have the filing cabinet. Every piece of paper has a home address. On the right side, we have a magnifying glass. Every file is labeled clearly so we can find it with search. When these 2 inputs are working together, you'll never lose a file. It sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people forget one or the other. More often than not, they forget file naming. But remember, without labels, your filing cabinet is useless. Step 2, the folder structure. So we start with pillar 1, the filing cabinet. Stop saving everything to your desktop or Downloads folder. Instead, you're going to make a dedicated folder called PDFs. Next, you're going to add a hierarchy of folders inside this main PDFs folder. You want to categorize your PDFs broadly at the top level. Good choices include personal, work, finance, home, travel, medical, legal, etc. Don't overthink this. Just pick broad categories that make sense for you. Then within those broad categories, get more specific. So under work, for example, you might have subcategories like clients, projects, invoices, contracts, etc. And then within clients, you might create a folder for each client. I know some people like to number their folders, but honestly, if you're doing that, you're overthinking it. Unless you can think of a consistent way to number all your folders that will make sense for years to come, I recommend sticking to names. See, the goal here is to create a map that your brain can navigate. The logic is simple. If you know where the airport is in relation to your house, you can always find the airport. Similarly, if you understand your folder structure, you'll always know where your documents live. Remember, your rule, every PDF gets a home. No more orphans on the desktop or Downloads folder. Step 3, the file naming convention. Okay, so your folder structure is solid. Your brain knows where everything lives in theory. But how do you access those files? That's where smart naming comes in. Let's take a look at this folder. We have 2 files, scan, PDF and document _ PDF. What a mess. We need a naming convention, something much better than scan, PDF or document 2. Let me show you how I name my files. I use the following format: YYYYMMDD_project_description_version. Let's break it down. YYYYMMDD. That's the year, month, and day. This is the date the document was created or modified. You choose project, client name, who or what is this for? Acetone Corp, for example, description. What is this document? Invoice, contract, report, etc. Version. Is this a draft? Mark it V1. Is it the 2nd iteration? Label it V2. Or is it the final version? You could write final. Now you read the file name, you know exactly what it is, when it's from, and that it's the final version. This is a game changer for search. So let's transform this, scan, PDF becomes the 15th of November 2023 _ACMACorp invoice 1234 final PDF. As you can see, our file is now infinitely more useful. It's instantly sortable and searchable. No more downloading, opening, and skimming through PDFs to figure out what they are. By the way, you don't have to come up with your own naming convention. Mine works for me because I'm mostly a solopreneur who does consulting and some writing. But yours might look different based on your job. If you work at a company, you might have to follow an existing naming convention set by your department or legal team. Okay, so we've mastered the basics, but we're not done yet. There are 2 more things to cover. First, the pro tip. Most people think that once a PDF is created, it's static, but that's not true. You might need to reorganize pages, extract a single page from a multi-page PDF, or combine multiple one-page PDFs into one document. For that, you need the right tool, and that tool is your PDF reader. My favorite is the free version of Adobe Acrobat Reader DC. Once you install it, click on the Organize Pages tool. Here you can drag and drop pages to reorder them. Say you've got a 10-page document, and you want the first 3 pages moved to the end. You can do that here. Click and drag, boom. You can also extract a page by clicking on it, and then selecting Extract Selected Page. Here, let us say you've got a 50-page contract and you need to send your client the signature page only. Simply select it and click on Extract Selected Page. Next, you can save it to wherever you'd like. And finally, let's say you've got 5 one-page PDFs and you want to combine them into one document. Go to File greater than Combine Files, click on Combine, and select the 5 PDFs, boom, combined. You can see the order they'll be combined in. Notice how Acrobat Reader DC puts them in the order of your choosing. Very handy, so remember, your PDF reader isn't just for viewing. It's also a powerful organizational tool. And finally, we have Step 4, the 5-minute cleanup ritual. Listen, once you've implemented your new filing system, you'll probably spend a little bit more time organizing your files, and that's okay. But after that, maintenance is minimal. Here's how you do it. Set a recurring calendar reminder for every Monday morning, or whatever day of the week works for you. Label it 5-minute PDF cleanup. When the reminder pops up, here's what you do. First, open your Downloads folder and move every PDF to its correct home in your master folder and rename it properly. If you're like me and you don't download a lot of PDFs, this should take less than a minute. Next, take a quick look at your desktop. Is anything sitting there? Give it a home, and voila, that's it. 5 minutes a week prevents the chaos from ever coming back. That is the system to organize your PDF files and never lose them again. To recap, master the 2 pillars, create a logical folder structure, develop a smart file naming convention, learn to use a PDF reader's organizer, and embrace the 5-minute weekly cleanup. When you follow this system, you'll save hours of searching, reduce your digital stress, and feel completely in control. That is the power of a simple system. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. And if you're ready to tackle your email inbox, watch this video next. See you soon.